What's up, everybody? Hope y'all having a good one. Appreciate y'all stopping by. Let's do a little talk, little beginning. So anyone coming by, checking this out, I appreciate everyone watching. Thank you for all the support. Everyone's been so amazing. There's been so many people along the way. We've recently passed 7,700 subscribers. I appreciate every single one of yins. I know a lot of yins may have not been around for a while. I know recently my new supporters, especially a lot of my Asian supporters, have been such a big part of the rebirth of the channel and growing. I appreciate that. I love that. I just love to see that connection. I mean, and I know I got some people out in the UK and that's good. Some Canadians, a lot of US people as well. I love to see the diversification of everyone, and just learn about different things. Even in some of the videos of some of the people I've followed, even if it's not even in English, it's still I still like watching it because I've always been like watching like two of the main like channels I've watched growing like through the years as like a 20-year-old and that Harold Balder and Bald and Bankrupt are both older guys now, in their 40s and that, and they always went to places even if they didn't even speak any of the language, and it was just awesome just being in that, like seeing a different environment like that, and like just yeah, it was just cool. Like I like stuff like that. Like that's what really made me start falling into this stuff, is like watching Harold Balder a lot. Like he's been like everywhere, like way before it got popular to go to these places. Now people do this as a career, traveling and travel vlogging and stuff, and this is like a big new fad. And this is a dude that was doing this before he was like necessarily making like money off of this stuff. He's been traveling ever since he's been like 18. He took like a world trip, took like student loans out and stuff like that, and like he's been a world traveler for a long time. Like he was in New York when the Twin Towers fell down, and with the planes and everything and all that. He's from Norway. He's been traveling for years, and now he's up there in the millions of subscribers and that, and a lot of his views are just like wow. And he's even deleted throughout the years, because you kind of YouTube's weird. Like I got hit with 2 videos from like 5 years ago the other day. Like the one was from 3 years ago and the other one was from 5 years ago, and they got hit with age restrictions. And the one was definitely a weed video. I didn't even know it was still up there. It was a smoke sesh. I had like Christmas lights up and shit. It was like cool. It was like back in the day when we used to do shit like that. It was okay to do that on YouTube. You used to be able to get money doing that kind of content on YouTube, on the videos and ads and everything. We were pretty successful with doing that for a while. That's why I kind of wanted to, kind of restart YouTube and see what we could do with doing different content, traveling, food, gaming, kind of just doing a little bit of everything. Eventually I would like to make it mostly traveling. I've still got to master vlogging. I need to do it more often than I have been. It's kind of hard though. Everything here is pretty expensive. I think that hotel room that night was like $170. That I think we all know there's resorts I can stay. I've seen videos of it in the Philippines and Thailand. I could rent, I can get like an Airbnb for a month, like at a nice place for that, like, let alone one night. Plus the expensive food, But I do have, that's another thing, I do have a food review coming too. I got a vlog that I'm trying to put up. It's been exporting, it's taking long. I need to figure out a better app and stuff like that. I need to get a better app for it, and my laptop's on Microsoft, and I need to switch it over to mainly Google. I'm not the best computer person. I don't really know how to do all this kind of crap, man. So I'm getting a better phone too. That's another thing I have to do. I have to get a new phone. This phone's just done. Bam. Got a food review coming, the vlogs coming, got some other clips coming, and then I want to follow it up with doing some more stuff too coming up here. I want to do another hotel review video coming up too. Not this week, not the following. Maybe like 2-3 weeks from now. That could be something. I gotta get this stuff up. This is kind of just a raw video. I'm gonna call it. I hope I don't get in trouble with it. Harold Balder, my bad, but I'm just gonna call it raw, uncut, Harold Balder style. 80% exported. Yeah, it only took about 3 days. It wasn't 4K though, 60 frames and all that. Although the app I have, I'm not using 4K. It's one of the pay upgrades. Maybe it would work better if I just paid for the app. I don't know. Would that make it go faster? I have no idea. That's something to look into. Remember YouTube used to have a studio? Does YouTube still have a studio where you can edit your own videos in? They used to. On your phone, you used to be able to do stuff to your video on YouTube. That's not even an option on my phone. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check that out. I haven't really looked at that.
A whole lot of pressure, bro. I got the points. Okay. I'm on my job. Okay. I became a dog. Okay. I ride for your name. I'm not blaming God. They lit my flame. That changed the odds. Okay. They changed my life. Look, I'll take this loss. And all I came across, try to make it right. I pray at the cross. Hope you see the light. My days are dark. I don't sleep at night. See me fall apart. Trying to keep it tight. I keep it real. When I'm speaking mics, I count my blessings. That's all I need in life. I give my all, plus my future bright. Give me the ball. I shoot out your lights. Improve my range. Increase my height. You believed I could. Hope you see my flight. Hope you see my flight. I had to get focused, Doc. I've been drinking too much lately, you know what I'm saying? Chillin' though, look. Okay. I've been in my bag for a minute. We was in them Jags looking ridiculous. Remember when you did it? And I was looking like you kidding, but you wasn't. Mid-20s, 100 racks, we was winning, bro. We was really doing everything these other rappers spitting. We did everything these other rappers didn't, swear to God. Put that shit on wax right now. All I hear is birds chirping in they raps right now. All I lost, really don't know where I'm at right now. Watch how you talk, or your mouth gonna get you smacked right now. Molly gone, Mayo too, who got my back right now? Feeling crazy, I don't know quite how to act right now. Let the pain move through the pencil.
Man, D.Y., you need to fucking come back and start laying this down, bro.
I like that sound, and look, 10 years later, they still fight that sound. Who did it better?
I don't think anybody in the Berg did it better, bro. You just, I don't know what things didn't happen, but things just didn't happen, man.
I can do this all day, baby.
I swear you can, bro.
Who go hard as me? I got the time now. And who is smart as me and writing rhymes now? You ain't rapping about your life, you writing mine down. All these rappers fabricating to get signed now. I put a pendant on my chain for you to shine now. I put your records on at night to try to wind down. I let the past predicate how I'm defined now. Thankful I'm alive, feel like I'm running the time now. I go harder than ever, I'm on my grind now. Ain't no taking my crown, homie, that's mine now. I am Pittsburgh straightest of all time now. The most quotable, I'm the one they rewind now. I'm the one they think about before they rhyme now. I look at the sky.
Cheers, what's up, Chester? How's it going there, bro?
Everything gonna be fine now.
Hope your day was good. Hope the evening's good now.
Truth, truth, truth.
Hanging out.
It's about time, baby.
About time.
Okay, I'm often imitated, never duplicated. You hate the ones that hate, but you love the ones that hate it. I don't get it. I'm trying to figure how long could I take it. Got it back built out of concrete. I never let y'all break it cause I live it. He ain't representative, baby, it's on me now. Y'all ain't representing it lately, I gotta eat now. Everything I do comes with a purpose. And lies get exposed when the truth comes to the surface. So it's cold-blooded murder, then I show up at the service. Watch me desecrate what's left of y'all. Now tell me, was it worth it? I can feel it. Everything I bless, y'all wanna curse it. And nervous is something I can't be, but I ain't perfect, I just go. Refuse to let y'all guys slide. Hit up OZ, then turnpike to the 215, cause home is home, we come to keep.
Can't wait to put that up.
And ain't no time to pitch stones about that kilo weight. Now this ain't really making this. This is quality and mic.
I'm gonna set a thing up for that one. Got a couple of homies on the screen right now. We got a bunch of people on. I usually go earlier. I think I'm gonna try to get on early in the morning tomorrow.
My pockets full of green, so they hungry for an envy. Straight fat daddy, like Kawhi cornrows, stunting on these haters, acting like some small hoes. Mike and B right, that children of the corn flow. Keystone State, that record where we corn flow.
Keystone State. La Monongahela Muddy Water. That shit should be some. That should be a name of some bud. Some of that Monongahela Muddy Water Kush.
I'm from the valley, born in the morning. I ain't no fortunate one.
I ain't no son of the sun.
No, I ain't never been one. And no, I never will run. Cause it ain't me. This where I'm from. Please don't be one that competes with those ones that let you eat. Stepping on the same toes that bailed you out, the ones that help you get back up on your feet.
How's everybody's evening going out there? Or morning. I know.
Like it's fun and games.
Actually afternoon now for some people, huh? For Philippines it's afternoon now. Yeah, it's 12:15 here a.m.
That's how it is. When you stuck in these streets, that's why it seems to me that these streets are dead. All the true G's are RP,
all up is fed. Breed, I can see.
I see nobody that's harder than me, that shows love when I love, that got the same heart as me. Still bleeding, still breathing, still dreaming, real heathen. Come to your hood and kill you. Like the Steelers in Cleveland. Still breathing, real heathen. We dealer, still slinging. And I might break some numbers if it's still a season. 17 straight summers.
Hoods to the woods.
Put a 50 shot in your hood.
Repaint your armor well.
Ooh, straight.
I am from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, U.S.
It's a 58 thing. Look, I wake up to the devil every day. He's at my Trying to pull me in again to what I was before. Hold it when you touch it, all is fair in love and war. And when you finally get it, that'll make you love it more. I battle with myself every day, I got demons. Hoping that I wake up, then realize I ain't dreaming. Panic and anxiety, feeling like I ain't breathing. The pressure is still building, I feel like it's never leaving me. The cigarette and shots just to function every day. Physically and mentally killing myself in every way. All I feel is pain, I just wanna love. All I see is cops, I can feel the judge. Wonder if I die, will I get a buzz? Wonder if
Good old Pittsburgh, Steel City.
Feels like it ain't really working. And how I'm kicking knowledge to you, but I'm still learning. How I'm supposed to save up though if I'm not earning? And where the fuck you go when the future is undetermined? I gotta know. Man, I far from gotta figure it out.
That's why I end up going with Steel City TV. Well, it used to be Steel City 420 back in the day, and then changed it to Steel City TV.
From the way we came, just to come away was pleasure in itself. So wealth is not what I portray. I just give you real, I don't know the fake. Living every day on the edge, so I don't know my fate.
Cheers, that was Dad. What's up, John?
Got a plan, and all I can do is slowly wait. And no way will I ever become a puppet. Waiting on the label to pay me.
Hope everyone's having a good one out there. Good to see everybody.
We could lose rather than be abused, and I would love it. Cause everything I've done, no, I stand by. Tell my truth on that Bible and hold my hand high. The birds flew, let them fly. No, I can't lie. Credit me by leaving the
Yeah, I think next time I'm gonna go down to the point. Here, let me show y'all. I know some people. This dude did a good job. I got a drone too. I need to. That's where the old, there was a fort back in the, when America was fighting for the country over Britain. That's the hotel I'm going to stay at next time. The water was muddy in the rivers that time. But yeah, I got a lot more. I'm gonna try to get a book on the Gateway trip. I'm gonna make sure I film the fountain next time. I'm gonna make sure I go to the fountain next time and show everyone the fountain. I'm gonna try to go down there kind of at nighttime too. That way it looks a lot cooler. But yeah, that one, that way you could go right at the point down there. We got one of the best baseball fields in the country too there. And yes, Pittsburgh, we just build through mountains. We just build tunnels. we're one of them Rust Belt states. We were kind of just like, yeah, we're not going around it. We're not going over it. Just blast some holes through the mountain. We're going to go through it. I know a lot of people see that even in the United States, and they're just like, wow, you got crazy tunnels here. And it's like, yeah.
action. But that also means that
Today, descendants of European settlers still live and work much as their forebears.
And then here still we do got in same Pennsylvania. Good old
Though that nickname is a little misleading. Their ancestors were Dutch. They
Amish people, the Dutch. They speak mostly, they call it Pennsylvania Dutch. And they still out in the fields, still living, you know, farming and traditional.
It laid out the principles of their religion and dictated every aspect of their austere lifestyle. Many of their descendants
Workhorses.
But during an adolescent period called bloom spring, young Amish are allowed to break these guidelines and experience the wide world and decide for themselves whether they want to make a final commitment to their faith. Those who do will spend their lives raising their families in solemn and quiet.
That's a lot of work for them horses, man. I feel like them horses could be doing something more productive than that, though.
Tilling their fields just as
But I mean, they got nice spots still, too. Big houses, big families they usually have.
while tending some of the most productive farmland.
That's all just in, like, honestly, you can, like, that big city, you can be there, and in 30 minutes, you're like, bam, there, where it's just like house, field, animals, barn, then like a mile or two, another house, and the same barn, farm, you know. And they still use horse and buggy. Like, there's road signs, like, as soon as you leave and you start getting over there, like, watch out for, like, horse and buggy. There's even a video recently of a person, I think it was in Pennsylvania. It was an Amish person, passed out drunk, but his horse and buggy was going, and the cops were like, hey, hey, hey. And the dude said, don't worry, the horse knows home. The horse will take him home. Horse knows where they're going. It was like, yo, that's hilarious. Like, they just let the Amish dude just go down the road drunk because they're like, the horses know where they're going. Dude's passed out. Like, it's like, yeah, that's funny as heck. Like, if it was one of us in a car, we'd have went to jail. Like, what? Here, the Amish is just like, oh, the horse knows where they're going. Let him go. Like, what? Amish privilege.
Don't listen and learn. That's what I was taught early. 30 block 40, step foot on the court, drop 30.
Six like I was shopping for birdies, my bubble lens worthy. My wrist game magic, shooting insane average.
Cheers, cheers. What's up, what's up, what's up?
Dirt in the Mavericks, my work in the mattress.
So perked out, I passed it. Come search now, I stashed it. Distractions, abandon them a blank check, cash it.
Whole lot of ass betting, don't get your ass kicked. Pulling stunts.
Get you in a moderator there.
Turnestee and pretzels, big 38 special. It's a
30-30 game.
Anger running through my vessel.
So I pumped under the bridge. All I witnessed was the trestles. Lots of trials and tribulations. To get up to this level, had to ease up off the pedal. I took a
Everybody's having a good one out there. We were talking about some stuff earlier in there. Already get into another conversation here before then. In a minute or so. Kind of hanging out, vibing. Listening to some local Pittsburgh artists, D. White, Mayo. Fortunately, Mayo passed away.
I keep a Newport, a cigarillo, sending weed, send it. I don't know who I offended, but the D's when the defender fuck a plea. I gotta see who's trying to put me in the fences. Who to die straight from the benches? We done made it this expensive, but my time clock ticking. The 9 hole 33, my clock growing, Harper in my clip, Scott Pippen. So guess Who's Mike? Damn right, be you stripping. I am Shaq attack wisdom.
Cognac in my system.
Real ill mannerisms, head bobbing back and forth to the rhythm. McKee Sport living, we tryna help you see our vision. I know a little, but I need more wisdom. I need a hole in the head like I need more women. Jones the middle name, Williams the first. And I'll never ever say your name in the verse. Unless you B for B, I'll lay in the dirt. I freestyle over Sayers beats, play it in church.
And how's it going there?
They put my back on the wall and
Oh,
all
thank you.
was fight back. Now I got this city riding with me. How you like
I've had these for a little while.
Someone get this
I was thinking about
6 for the 8th, I make a Q and do it twice that. I can make
getting
it
some
killer
different
without
ones.
rap, but despite that, I don't though, and don't know why, cause I don't even like rap. I chill, let y'all build, tried to fill out what I might lack, and came right back for my crown.
I always think about getting some different chains, and then I'm like, you know what? I could spend that money elsewhere.
Watch how I get down,
Just save that money for a trip. Like, why buy a chain? That's like a month's vacation. Price of gold nowadays, that's like a month's vacation somewhere.
I'm just trying to vision life without any stress while trying to give my point of view to you.
That's like renting a beach house.
All of us blessed. I live forever through my music. Come take all of my flesh. Until the day I meet the Reaper and they lay me to rest. Cause what I got took hard work to be portrayed with the best. I could really give a fuck less about who's up next. Me against the world, inner circle full of success.
Ah, cheers. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The Philippines. I can't wait to go out to the Philippines. It's gonna be so fun.
I'm just trying to fly, we could die today. I'm just trying to rise, let me fly away.
That is going to be really fun. It's more fun than the Philippines, right? That's what the saying is, right?
So the finish line is winning time. I threw on the nights. They would sit when they see me come through on that bike. And that quick, one slip, I got through off that bike. Losing my life is all I
You have the better women. I mean, let's just be honest. Like, Western women, I mean, it's just, nah. Nah. Men, get out of here. Abort, abort, a mission abort. Red button, red button. Get out.
Trying to scheme on my salary. Sky high, baby, I don't do gravity. Nah.
I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, U.S. But yes, men, hit the red button. Get out. Abort now. These women here, no. No. We should not be putting up with the half the crap. No. Get somewhere. It don't have to be you know, it don't have to be just certain area, man. Just guys, get out. Get your passport. Get out. Find you a real woman. What they're trying to tell us what these women are now here in this country, hell no. Hell no. That's not what my grandmama was, and that's not how my mama was. And no, that's not how, no. I came up the 80s, but the 90s is my radius. Back when lyricists used to kill shit the craziest. The times change, I realize I'm trying to accept. Find myself digging the crates, I ain't one for neglect. I've been home since conceivement, the throne of the... Oh, that's okay. I don't mind the rain. It's at least warm. You know, I'm from a place where here it gets cold in the winter. We get a lot of snow and it gets deadly cold. Like yeah. Like type where like if animals are outside they can die. like cold. Cats are usually okay, but if there was dogs out, no. No, dogs couldn't handle it unless you got a husky or some kind of dog like that that's made for winter. But cats seem to be okay here. I mean, cats, really, domestic cats are kind of the craziest thing. Like, they be here and it's like 40 below zero outside, snow, a foot of snow outside, and it's just like this cat's just walking down the street. It's just like, wow. And then you go over in all the other places, look like Middle East countries, Afghanistan, these cats are in 190, not 190, 140 degree temperature sometimes. Like, what? Like, it's just like cats are crazy, like how adaptable they are. You got cats running around here in the snow, and you got cats running around in the jungle in the Philippines. Like, ain't that crazy when you think about that? Those little tiny kitty cats. It's kind of like, wow, cats gonna take over the world. They always said dogs, nah, dogs aren't adaptable as cats are. Cats have claws. If those little domestic cats were any bigger, like African servals, we'd be fucked. They'd be killing dogs.
I don't give a fuck what they think. Stuck in the same shithole with a bucket under the sink, and I'm trying to fit it all on the scale. Blaze on my blunt at 420 while I'm in the 412. So when it comes to this, no, there's none better. The world is a bitch that'll fuck you if you let her. I run it out Swiss, let it come back cheddar. Get it? I can make it come back better. Pardon me, if it ain't varsity, if 58 to stack and flip, bitch, then it probably ain't a part of me. I represent realness, represent the struggle that my city gotta deal with. Real gotta feel this. Whole bunch of drugs, a couple real thugs. Respect from it all, I'm doing it for the love. Don't wanna see the blood, don't want no trouble with cuz. Mad love to my plug, let's eat. Don't wanna see defeat. Never move sloppy, your opposite in the street. My opposition weak, extending to my hand. I learned you little fucks, pay attention to the plan, I'm the man.
Yeah, I know a typhoon just hit too, right? Or a hurricane, however you want to say. I mean, typhoon and hurricane is pretty much the same. It's just, we call it hurricane here. I think there was one coming up here, like Florida area or something. Florida gets them a lot, like down south in the U.S., they get a lot of hurricanes, like a few a year usually hit down south. Last year there was one part of Florida where they probably won't ever rebuild, or it's gonna be years before it's rebuilt. Like, it was completely wiped out, everything. Even the houses that were designed to withstand it was like a huge Category 5 just slammed that area. There's parts of Louisiana that never recovered from Hurricane Katrina in like 2002 or something like that, or 5, or I'm not sure when that was. No, early 2000s. The levees broke and all them people died because of the flooding. Like, they didn't expect the levees to break, and it was crazy in New Orleans. I don't even think they ever discovered how many people actually died from that. That's how many people. It was just like thousands and thousands and thousands. So many hundreds. Plus, down south, you got to think, like down south in Louisiana, you got crocodiles. So all that water's flooding. And now where you was walking, Now you got freaking crocodile, alligators, like, you know, the big 12-foot gator. They got big gators down in Louisiana. That's where they do gator hunting and stuff. Like, you got those now floating around your backyard. You can't even go walk out and swim. You can't even think that you're going to go swim to safety. You got to remember there's alligators and crocodiles now in that water that's in your backyard. Like, that's one thing that's crazy down south. Like, down south, there's so many gators and crocodiles out in the wild. Like, you gotta be careful. Like, down, like, Florida even, and places like that. And now I heard that, wild, like, mountain cats are, like, the big mountain, like, lions are, like, really popular again. Like, rebirthed and everything. After they were like close to extinction, now they're like too many like wild cats now again. Green necklace, gold or white gold. This one's a rope chain. This one's, I think, Franco. I think it's 18 karat gold. They sell even like, I think they even sell down to like 10 karat or something like that even. So it's not as expensive like a 10 karat.
You say my name, never scared to try and fail. And if I do, you know I take the blame. But if we do prevail, I'll never fail to stay the
It's still
same.
expensive though. I bought these a while ago. I don't think I'll ever buy. Like I said, I could spend that money on a vacation. That's a plane ticket. Why would I buy that? Like,
Sent the banger through, I mix the haze and sour. Hit a big turn to arrange a few hours. Used to have to stand on.
I don't even feel safe walking in public with these damn things on. If anything, I'll walk with just this one on. I'll take this one off and just have this one. Mon Valley literature. Through came to Whitaker. And the Hazelwood, I'm known in every neighborhood. Getting this money and way the wood. Like a 5th and 8 should. Creates good. Make the city look good. Misunderstood. Indica sativa. Always been a dreamer. Call me Mr. Reefer. Runs up in my roots, you gotta dig a little deeper. And if you cop a few, I can get it to you cheaper. Riding through the port, too short and Wiz Khalifa. Banging out the stereo, I need some bigger speakers. Pittsburgh. I'm on my level. 50 Gates. Oh yeah. Sledge. Big John. More value. Definitely not. Especially now with inflation, it's even like up here, it's over this way, it's been kind of like crazy to see like a dozen of eggs for like $7. For like 12 eggs at the grocery store here. It's like, whoa. Fruit's like, you know, just like outrageously priced now. Like, everything is like, this is crazy. Like, I just remember just a couple of years ago, things were like pretty cheaply priced, pretty fair. And then now it's just been like, I don't know, ever since COVID. All the fallout from COVID has been like inflation of everything now. That's why I'm not traveling and making more videos. It's too expensive in the US to travel. Like, it's hundreds of dollars just for hotel rooms. Like, and they're not even nice. That's what I mean. It's not even nice. You don't even get good service. Like I just spent what was it? All that money. They didn't even show me my room or nothing. I tell my girl that's in the Philippines, she's like, "What? They didn't show you to your room?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "They don't do nothing here. Like you don't get nothing. Like it's crazy." I was like, for that price, I could have rented a damn condo. I would love to, like, I would love to do like a quick travel, just to, like, I was thinking to go down to like Florida. But then I'm thinking, like, man, that's gonna be like $1,000 just for like hotel and eating. Like, it's like, damn, that's crazy just for a couple of days. Like, well, I'm hoping to get some monetization. Hopefully that will help out once I get my 4,000 watch hours. I'm at 3,000, about 300 maybe or so now. There's like 70 something. I'm thinking I got about another 30 in or so. Ain't no DVDs. Be dead, ain't seen a seed. That I choke won't let me breathe. Hit your chick one time, she won't let me leave. I'm in your crib lighting trees like Christmas Eve. That's your wife when I clip her like CP3. California dreaming from a mealtime. And you can always fake it till you make it too. They got fake, not even fake, they got like plated stuff now for a lot cheaper. I took your bitch in 4 strokes, that's a bar score. Apart from whatever you think I am, I'm far from that. I've been at war since I was 4, I got some scars from that. So tell the weed man to bring a whole jar of that. I'm trying to ease the trouble, man, you got a part in that. See, I'm California dreaming from a middle town. Where the work don't got no work, I'm trying to... I got a fake diamond chain. I don't even know if I still have that laying around somewhere. Let's see. I bought a fake diamond chain one. It looks the same in the light though. Like if you out, like you wouldn't know. Like that's what I mean. Like you don't even need to have the real thing. You out at the club or something, or it's still gonna shine the same. The fake plastic. By the bushel, fifth by the double, bomb a verse when I want. Oh, search through the rubble. I do more than just a couple. I'm sort of more than just trouble. An eighth in the pot and hope more than 4 of them bubble. Exploring more than the Hubble. I'm foreign to them. They puzzle, they boring. I started snoring. I borderline on the chuckle. 9 to 5 ain't the hustle. Found it. Found my fake one. I'm basically a patriarch of rap. I can save the art. Never try to stop anything. I just make it start. Ride for my people. Fake diamond chain. But look, the lights hit it. It looks. It look. It don't look. Look, from distance you can't even tell. You would think that was real. Look at the shine when the lights hit it. It's fake as hell. Nowadays, half these rappers ain't even wearing real jewelry. So, I mean, if you out at the club, somebody gonna know. Fake it till you make it. Fake it till you make it. This thing plastic as hell. Still shine just like real. I don't know. Unless someone comes up and diamond test you, they ain't even gonna know, you know? Fine.
Now we pinned up in the box, he ain't the fleeted type. They said if he gave up the box, that he could leave tonight. He looked at them, he crossed his arms, he said, just read my rights. They looked at him, he said, your odds are 23 to life. Cause this time, see, they caught him with a key of white. But I'm trying to recoup the Philly with the neon lights. It's safe to say that I'm blazing by the 8th a day. This lemon haze, it got me resting like it's Labor Day. Smoking
Hey, take it. It's plastic. It's fake. But I mean, fake it till you make it. You know what I mean?
I pump and take them to the left and hit fadeaways. I'm at the age to say I paid my dues and played the game. I get the same love that I get, and I remain the same.
But if I wore this out, no one would know that. You know? I wish I had a light to show. Like, it really shines. For fake. Here, can we do swap camera? Can we do light? Bam. Look, see? Fake it till you make it. That thing is fake as hell. Look, I got tape on the damn thing. Because it broke. Because it's plastic. But, man. In my opinion, buying real jewelry is overrated. There was an NFL football player that actually said that. He said, what did he say? Because the one dude was asking him, he was like, man, every single piece of jewelry I had was fake. He said, this watch is $11. He's like, this chain, fake. These diamonds, fake. Plastic, all Avon. And they said, people that know are going to know, and people that don't know, it was something like, because he's a football player, so it's just like, you know I got money, why am I going to spend money on all this jewelry and dumb stuff when the girls or whoever I'm out with know I got money anyways? Why am I going to spend money on all this jewelry and nonsense? Cars, he's like, all my cars I rented and stuff like that, and he's like, when I did buy them, I paid for them, I didn't have to rent them and stuff like that. And he was like, this is why I kept like 90% of my earnings still to this day, is because I didn't go for all that stuff. He said he was like, I lived at the damn football facility for 2 years before they told me I had to go find an apartment. He was like, out of college, he just stayed at he was like, what do I need to go for? The dude was like, yeah, you living at the stay? He was like, yeah. He's like, they got a shower, they have video games, they have workout equipment, they have TV, they have a food area. He's like, they have everything. Why do I need to go buy an apartment? I'm focused on playing football and learning everything and becoming the best I have. Why do I need to go get an apartment and spend money on that? And it was just like, wow, this dude's like really like, whoa, smart though. Like, he's like, he got everything here. He's like, what about women? And he was like, man, I'm focused on my NFL career right now. Ain't got time for that. And it's like, damn, that's kind of crazy. Like, cheers. Here, when I come to the Philippines, I'm gonna give someone this fake necklace. I have to tell them it's fake because I hope that that's not even right though. I don't want to give no one a fake necklace. That ain't right. Someone would think that's real. They got so much stuff you can buy. Like Amazon got like its own fake jewelry department now. Amazon, like the ordering place. I think all the stuff's being made in like Vietnam or China. They got like Cuban link chains now, like all the rappers have, and people like that. And they got like the fake ones for like $200. I think they're like made out of like stainless steel or something. It's just like, wow. I was like, man, paying $200 for a Cuban link fake diamond chain is a hell of a lot better than buying a real one for like $75,000. I would be like, man, I would never buy, even if I got some kind of money like that, I would be sitting there like, yo, I'm not about to spend $70,000 on a necklace. Like, what? Like, that's like houses and property and stuff. Like, that's what I would be thinking about. Like, I'd be like, all right, can I open a business up? Like, can I like buy some land, open a business, start a business? Like, that's what my mind would be thinking. Like, people would win the lottery, like they mess their money up half the time because like everyone's got fake jewelry now. I mean, it's not even like a bad thing to wear it. See? Silver. I love silver. I was thinking about getting a silver chain actually. I like the way the silver shines. Like a silver, like this is like a little gold rope. A silver rope like this would look like diamonds. That's why I would like to get like a little rope, silver rope like that. It would look like a diamond chain. $200. That's like what? Like that's only a couple bucks. It's only a couple like USD, I think, right? Because it's I want to say roughly like 20 USD is like 1,000. I want to say. Or 900. Yeah, peso. Yeah, it's only a couple. I was just thinking about. I always got to think about the exchange rate. I'm trying to learn that because it's the USD goes pretty far there. It's like I think 50 something pesos for a dollar or something like that. It's one of the attractive features. Don't mention the beautiful women. I mean, I think Philippines got everyone beat just because women speak English too, and most Vietnamese are college educated and stuff like that. And here you got girls, man. Half these girls in this country, man, the language that they be speaking, this like ghetto slang they got here, man, you can't even understand what they're saying. They sound, it's like what? Hell, look how old our damn Joe Biden president is. The one thing I've noticed when the Philippines president was visiting in the U.S. and they were doing big ceremonies and they were speaking, Philippines president speaks better English than our president and doesn't stutter and mumble and fucking fall asleep. Like, we got an old man at president barely speaks English because he can't even speak. Cheers from Canada. What's up? It's cutting down on that smoke. It's been killing Pittsburgh. Is how that's like looking like Gotham City to one day, like New York was. Hopefully the fires is dying down. I don't know. We got some rain up this way. Hopefully that pushed up your way too up there in Canada, hopefully. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is because we're not, you know, ripping forests down like we used to and stuff, you know? I know it's bad, but once everything regrows in the, you know, a decade or so, it's, you know, we didn't have that much fire stuff back in the day because we were building and we were ripping stuff down, we were stripping land, and, you know, then that land regrows itself, you know, Mother Nature will retake over. Looking where that place happened in Ukraine, Chernobyl. That whole little area was like overgrown and like a wildlife sanctuary before the war happened and stuff. Because it was like a nuclear area, it was closed off, and like everything just grew up, you know, trees just, is like, wow, the whole city just buried in the forest. We have that here. We have a town in, what was it called? Centralia, Pennsylvania. Centralia, Pennsylvania. I believe it's called Centralia, Pennsylvania. It was a whole town. It was like basically a coal fire happened in a coal mine underground, and it's still burning to this day. Like they said, it's going to burn for a couple hundred years. That's how long. That's how much coal is estimated down in that area. And yeah, it was just like the whole area now. Everything like imploded. The ground blew up all over the place and cracked. You know, because of the steam, and it had to vent all the. Because it's on fire, it's like breathing. Like there's areas where it's like venting out, and you can see like the smoke and the steam, and people like put ray guns, and it's reading well over like 200 degrees, and it's just like, wow, man, there's a fire underground in Centralia, Pennsylvania, still burning in coal mines, and will still burn for like, I think it said like another 300 and something years. It's like, wow, that's crazy. I think in the earlier years when people were still living there when it was happening, they tried to drill down and shoot water down ahead of it, but it didn't work. They were too late, and they tried another one, and like half of the hillside of the whole town like imploded. It's a tourist attraction. I don't know if it's still like legal to go there though. I'm not 100% sure. I want to start doing some abandoned videos and exploring places too. I want to do more walking streams, walking videos with the GoPro. I want to do more walking streets downtown. I just found out we had a Hard Rock Cafe too down in Pittsburgh. I had no idea. I'm so under the... There's so much in my city I got to explore and show too. There's not been enough videos downtown Pittsburgh showing it off. I'm putting boots on the ground. There's not been a lot of people putting boots on the ground. Especially with the hotel vlogs. I gotta get a little bit better at that. I'm gonna do those a little separate and then do some other videos in between those. I'm gonna start drawing out a plan of what I want to do too in my vlogs a little bit. I feel like the first one I did, even though I didn't know what I was doing, I feel like that one came out a little bit better. It was about like, under 10 minutes. I want to do a little bit better now. I want to like the vlogs to be like at least like 15, 20 minutes or so. Born in McGee. It was torn from the tree. On me. Off weed. Who says money don't grow on trees? Right? He said, this man said he said he paid the mortgage off weed. Who says money don't grow on trees? Bars. Jay. Chevy.
Look, I was formed in McKee, born in McGee. I'm the rugged crab apple that was torn from the tree. Shorty wanna blow on me, pay the mortgage off weed. Who says money don't grow on trees? I'm 100 grand hooker, one man's trophy is another man's hooker. Like me, I got the hooker, plain to see. Gotta change the beat, cause Randy Shannon can't even push the
Pain like me.
Getting dope time,
You don't know Showtime.
Ray cash bitches,
I'm a pimp in my own mind.
I play window. I like the haze. I got haze from the mill on my window. Pittsburgh looking at me tripping like he been dope. Money ain't a thing, crap music, but he been coke. I'm the realest thing in the streets is the info. 40 Cali stretch like valleys over fence posts. Hey yo, what bright color switch on these nights I sit. All my dogs go to jail for fighting like Mike Vince. Po swinging at my dough with a nightstick, so don't wonder why I despise
Spies don't like pigs.
a rare breed, yeah, the last of a dying one. Microphone ripping
Deep breath through the iron lung.
wordsmith through the verbs. Look what I've been coming. Who gon' make it rain whenever the fire come? Subdued to the streets over the usual beat. Getting paper, hater later. I ain't losing no sleep. Do whatever whenever maneuver cheddar through the deadliest streets. I'm too heavy, got
Tread like Chevys and Jeeps.
release speech through your medleys and beats. Watch your chin, I got incredible reach. Listen, Duke, I'm intellectual. My pedestal can never be reached. Rhyming is easy, it seems no one is better than me. It ain't nothing I can sell them, no advice can try to help them. I just handed them a mixtape, I be waiting on the album. Look, I'd act surprised if I actually tried to start getting rich. And
Put the crack inside.
Pick this microphone
Phone up, I'm ready gone nuts.
and I still got the
Brawler, they money going up.
I grind too hard for the dollars on the strip, so I never spend a
Dollar on the bitch, no.
I scratch the sleeves, get a collar for the ticks. I'm a dog getting dollars off the bricks, polished in the brick.
This is probably the hardest Pittsburgh song probably ever. Even probably harder than anything Wiz put out. Man, B should blew up, man.
Open the window while I burn my haze. It's parkways and big bridges in this
Pittsburgh maze. I got
no concerns, I deserve what I made. I let the birds fly away, they ain't reserved to the cage. I like money, wouldn't burn what I made, but in my hood they judge a man off what he earns in a day. I'm coming from the bottom, we don't learn from mistakes. The whole city watching, they observe what you make. Patient till they feel I'm still debating what I'm dealing. I ain't hating, I'm just simply making statements till I make a million. Until then, I'm on my grind till I prove I'm wrong. Buy $4, sell for $2 and just move along. High on life with the mic, I'm like Junior. Gong, murder in the first, Junior. That's what I do to songs, never premeditated. I can get you educated, take it or leave it, but live with it if you never made it. I'm from the streets, undersized,
heavyweighted.
I can get it to you on the
cuff without a credit rating.
I pass bitches
Like I pass L's.
The more you make with them, the quicker they break like my past scales. Life is a story that I'ma let my cash tell. Fuck music, I think it's amusing that the swag sell. I'm too sweet for that. Life is too deep for rap. I speak for cats that need 40 ounces in the reefer sacks. All the hustlers and the junkies with the needle packs. Take what they want, but ain't around when you need it back. See, I ain't hating if you hustle when you make the money. But stick up kids, I'll murder you, you try to take it from me. See, I don't give a fuck, never have, never will. I never stunned a nice vehicle, but never wheels. 9 for 7 of that raw seem like a better deal. Forever real, now it's time for labels to respect the skills. Till I'm killed in the streets and they stretch the curtain. I got one foot in the grave and I know death is certain. I see it lurking, so I cannot be a better person. Chose to be the devil in the flesh, I'm just a lesser version. I'm ODing it, so raw they ODing it. 5% 10 on my whip, so they won't see in it. So if I die in my ride, then it's meant to be. I'd like to thank the Lord for all the pies that He sent to me. Said if I die, then it's meant to be. I'd like to thank the Lord for all the pies that He sent to me. Is there cameras on me in here, Jared? Ain't damn wouldn't spend that money to film it. It's B White 58. Come take a little ride through the east side with me. I'm not trying to bother nobody. Look, I watch it crumble right in front of me. I'm trying to find out what this game really wants from me. Cause I given all I have and got nothing back. Craze gone, red gone, they ain't coming back. Toast got a 4 to 8 cause of fucking rat. But he took it like a man, ain't no fucking rat. In my city in the beef with each other, 10 bodies one summer. Shit is crazy, 3,000 in the city. We know the cousins and mothers of the victims and the killers, so why we killing each other? Damn. But I don't, I just pray that I live through another day. Another summer of me smoking weed, running yay. Another summer that my mother wonders, did I sell the undercovers? What a shame. Try to differentiate one another, but I can't. I won't, I let my pen give you everything. I let my pen give you everything. I let my pen give you everything. Hey, Jeremy, I hope you ain't drink all that Hendrix. That might be why I'm sweating though. That's what I do. I couldn't leave, tried to stay around. But believe nothing happens when you wait around. It ain't nothing good in McKee, I'm just trying to make it out in one piece. I see it in their eyes, they don't like my success. When we was kids, it was fine, but that's funny to me though, cause I could do more for you, but your choice is to stay behind. Bitch, and not be loyal. You hear feed them, they get spoiled. I'm in my sleep praying for them with my knees.